So I just flew overnight from Lima to Miami to DFW. First thing I wanted to do was come see my bros at AlphaCrown. I haven't even seen my wife and kids yet. So my wife is working today, my kids are at school, and so I was like, well, I'm gonna take an Uber to work for a few hours and then I'll see you later. So let's get back to work. Let's do it. I want to change. I've been wearing these clothes for like the last 16 hours.
Okay, reply to him and then say, wait, yeah, 41? Yep, reply to him and then say, have BNIB from 95. Say 10. We're gonna smoke these today? Or no?
Maybe. From Peru, man. Peru.
Very nice.
It's like their local place.
That's wonderful, man.
I don't know if the filler is Peruvian, but I think the binder is Peruvian.
The binder?
So
nice. Very nice. Dude, you know what'd be so funny? So many people have been like, Mike and Josh sounds like a Nickelodeon show.
yeah, we should create an intro.
We should create a Nickelodeon intro. It like ends with us like crossing our arms or something.
So Drake and Josh was a sitcom.
Right.
So you'd have to like set it up.
You have to do it with that.
Yeah. It'll little transitions between scenes, you know, a little bass line.
All right, guys. Okay, if you want to see a Nickelodeon style episode, sitcom,
An entire episode? Oh wow. Okay, that. I was thinking like an intro, you know, 1 week, but.
Okay, 5 minutes. Comment down below and say yes. We want to see that, and then we'll I don't know.
I'll access my higher voice register for the episode. And he's like, "Hey Josh, how's the party coming, man? How's the planning going?" Yeah. I'm tempted to go take a shower upstairs in the gym. I just don't have a towel. How many paper towels do we have? I feel so nasty after flying for, 3 different legs over like 18 hours. So I'm like,
yeah, it's brand new. I thought it was brand new. But yeah, this is absolutely a brand new watch. Yeah, tell him different watch. Or what did we send him before? Did we send him photos of the year and stuff?
You send them like every night.
Shoot. This is a green OP. It's a 124300. It's 41 millimeter, 2023. It's brand new, and for some reason, so maybe call him. What price did we give him before?
So you originally started with 10K your label, but then I guess he said he'll let you know. No, you said I'll do 9.5 my label. Or sorry, your label. 9.5 your label.
Did he respond to that?
He said, okay, let me think, I'll let you know. And then he said, feel for a fresh, a bit cheaper, 9.5 or 9.3, but appreciates your offering. And that was it.
Tell him this is a brand new one.
dude, I'm just gonna call him.
It is the same watch, so in the photo. So I had another one that was mint, and then when I sent the photo to you, I actually sent you the wrong photo technically. So that one is sold. I have this one though. It is the same watch that I sent the photo, but it is brand new. This one's totally on board. Anyways, I'll do the same. I'll do 9.5 if you want to move it at 9.5.
It's new, right?
Yep, it's new. It's pretty, it's dated last month, but yeah, it's fresh. I'm not even seeing any hairlines on it. Yeah, this thing is as new as it gets.
You don't see any hairlines. What if I would see any hairlines? Because I inspect the items carefully.
There's handling marks on any watch. As long as you're reasonable, I think you're gonna be very happy.
Okay, that works for me. I can give a label, and can you dispatch today?
Yeah, I can do it today.
I'm paying on delivery.
That's fine, just tag me in some references. Reference checks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, bye-bye. If he complained about this, I'll never do business with him again. This is the freshest watch I've ever seen. It is so clean.
So what, was he just commenting on a picture you sent? Because he hasn't seen the watch.
I don't know. We had sold another one, and when he asked for some photos, I just sent a little photo showing that I had it in stock. So he'd already sourced, was looking for another one. I was like, hey, I have one. I got the photos mixed up. Anyways, I was like, yeah, no, this one's brand new.
That picture made it look like it was huge. I don't know, I guess in my mind I just pictured something bigger. I'm a little concerned that
I know, I was expecting to be much larger.
came all the way from Turkey. See Indiana Jones when they opened the crate, right? The arcs inside of it. So he also said that he provided like a template to help get it on the, put it on the wall.
Okay, tougher than I was expecting.
Not all together, yeah, because
Okay.
it's, you know, the letters close, so.
That's kind of cool to give a template. That's actually nice.
What do you think, man? What do you think? You like it?
We need to put one above the door. On the outside.
Oh, that's bent, man.
No. How bad?
Like right on that, right there, you know, like some of these corners.
Oh, shit. How, dude? It was in a box like this?
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, that's not good.
That looks terrible.
Ah, yeah.
This is the big one.
Yeah, but it's not that big. Not as big as I was expecting.
I think he threw that in for free.
This one?
Yeah.
Well, then
Probably. Let's try. I'll go back to the messages.
you probably shouldn't complain
I'll double check.
about it being bad, good. Hey, this free thing we got, I want to return it.
This actually could work over here, man. Depending on the size.
I was really thinking, honestly, that it would come out to like right here. Like,
Oh.
take up way more of the wall.
No, sure. Look at the corners.
Yeah.
That's like, kind of, honestly, it'll be okay.
What do you think about this, Michael? Or
That one under there.
the big one? I think you should get massive art. Big massive art pieces.
Yeah, it definitely has to be this size, man.
You gotta play your cards right.
Bubba, 2702, 3501, 3502, the bathing are now 103, 1101. What year is this?
The RM30? You're not gonna want that one, it's naked.
No, the reason I'm asking you is because you can buy mine. I have a 2022 complete with 2 extra straps, rose gold.
Mm-hmm.
It is absolutely pristine, and all I want for it is 206. Or I'll do a package deal with you. I'll sell you both my 30s. I'll sell you the 380 for both of them.
380 for both?
That would bust me out of them. Just a break even on my part. I don't know if that's good or bad for you, but I don't wear them. I bought them with the hope of finding someone who has a 6701 that I'd be able to trade with money or vice versa. Me pay them, they pay me. If it was only 1 piece or 2 piece, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an interest, it's not the end of the world.
Okay.
So.
I mean, just to be honest with you, when it comes to the RMs, I've got to be healthy in those pieces. Just because they move slower than people expect. There aren't as many buyers out there. As a result, you just have to be a little bit healthier in those pieces to hold on to them. There's big profit, but there's big losses. You got to play your cards right. These are not bad prices at all. I don't think you're being unfair. I need to do a little bit of research and see where I would be at. Because the rose gold for 206, I mean, that's not bad. I don't know if I'm stocking it for that though. I may or may not be.
You don't have to tell me right now, but
Yeah.
hey, listen, they're in the safe. They've been in the safe since the day I got them.
Okay.
You think about my 230s, the 230s, the titanium and the rose gold that I have, if you think you're a buyer for them.
Yeah, no. I very well might be. I mean, I'll just be upfront with you. I'm just gonna make a few phone calls to people that I have good client relationship with. If they don't, I still might do it. I just need to do a little bit of research and see where I would be. I'm getting some pretty cool pieces and I might have for some decent prices. Do you like the Oyster Flex Daytonas?
I do, but I've got so many pieces.
Too many of them?
I'm trying to stay away from gold. I'm really focusing on, platinums and titaniums right now. I've got way too many gold.
I've got a Smurf coming in. It's the blue bezel, blue dial, white gold. I need to verify with the guy. He told me that it's a 2020 with a new card. So it's a little bit more rare. Those easily go for 37.5, 38 on the wholesale. I'd sell it to you for 37. And obviously, ask around. I would never give you wrong numbers. You've got all the contacts to ask around and say, hey, is this a good deal? So,
Listen, at the end of the day, I need you to make money so that I can always be able to reach out to you and find stuff so you can make money. And people don't understand you guys do this for a living, not just it's a passion that you go and watch it, but it's a livelihood.
It's a living, yeah.
I need you to make money.
Yeah.
Okay, otherwise, the next time I call this phone number, it's going to be disconnected.
Exactly.
I'm fine with you making money, so I don't have any issue with it. I just want to feel like I still got a deal. I'm happy with what I got, and it's all good. Life goes on.
I'm getting it for a good price, and so I'm selling it for a good price. That's how relationships work, man. If you called me and said, hey, I'm looking for a blue Smurf, then I would sell to you for fair market value. But if I'm going to offer you a piece, say, hey, I've got this coming in at a good price, of course I'm going to try to give you a good deal just because it's an investment. That's all it is. I'm investing in the relationship.
All right, well, listen. I've taken up a lot of your time, and I appreciate it as always. Figure out what you'd like to do with those 30s.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about what I can get from you, maybe, or whatever you get access to. I mean, in an ideal situation, I'd love to get into a 22 or newer 6701. That's absolutely mint.
Uh-huh.
And complete. And I know my luck sucks because the minute if we were to come to an arrangement and I buy one from you, I'm going to get the phone call from the boutique and yeah, your 6701 is here.
Hey, so you're running a 6701 titanium, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you had one. Did you not get offered one from Richard Mill?
No, I do, but it's not here yet. I have a 6701 coming. I have a 6702 coming. I have a 7201. Well, I should say coming. They're on my wish list. I went and got the heavy hitters first, okay, and then I'm working my way backwards because I got a Bubba Asia edition.
Nice.
I have a 2702. I've got a 3501, a 3502, the Baby Nadal, 1103, 1101. And now I'm going to the more simpler, thinner, more elegant one.
Yeah.
All right, listen, go do your thing. I appreciate your time. You have my number. If you wake up in the middle of the night, give me a call.
I appreciate it, brother. All right, we'll talk soon. All right, man. Bye-bye.
Well, my brother's not here today. He's sick, so he's working remote. But first thing first, we always do is pray, which we did before filming, but then also get some music going. I want us to, as we've discussed, have an object somewhere in the background that is hidden in plain sight, be it a reoccurring object that comes up. And I got the idea from watching the television show Psych. And I believe that in every single episode, there's a pineapple.
Ooh! Should I slice this up for the road?
Somewhere. Whether it's an actual pineapple, a pineapple magnet for a refrigerator, a picture of a pineapple, or I don't know, or a reference to pineapple. Like it just shows up in every single episode. We're not gonna do pineapple, but we could do something here that would fall into our category. Maybe a crown. Chris is like doing this with his hands. Or maybe we get like a crown and we put it somewhere and it shows up. So it could literally be like, maybe it's a small one too, like, you know, so it could be a little more discreet. That's probably what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. And it'll just be hidden somewhere. And we'll just tell people like, hey, once you see it or find it, then just comment below, found it. But don't tell them what you found and don't tell them where you found it and don't mention the time code or anything like that. Just be like, found it. And if you found it, you found it. And if you didn't, then you need to keep watching to find it. And if you don't know what you're looking for, then keep watching and figure it out, you know? But stuff like that I think will be fun and engaging for people. And then maybe what we do is incentivize, you know, somehow like after each week, maybe we'll give away some merchandise or something like that. I don't know. That'd be fun. Or their very own crown. So here's the deal with our website. It is currently down. It's been down for about 12 hours. The platform we use is Shopify. So when we issued the new business formation documents and the new EIN number and the new bank registration and submitted that to Shopify, they start processing it. Well, then they immediately come back and say, we need verification that you are an authorized reseller, that you have, you know, permission from these brands to sell these watches. And we're like, well, we're not getting these from these manufacturers or from these brands. We're buying them from individual clients, and these are all pre-owned watches. So they're like, okay, then provide us with invoices and written statements or written invoices from your sources and your clients and so on and so forth. Submitted all that paperwork yesterday, right after we noticed that the website had been paused, if you will. And I'm just telling you, like, Shopify, their support is great, but it's not the fastest and things like that, where it's just like, I mean, you know, it takes us a business day or whatever to process all the, which is frustrating. I was asking them, like, what do we need? And they just didn't get back to me in time. Terminated the website. So we were processing a few different watches that came in yesterday, and we had a gentleman who had tried to do some business with us in the past, did not have a fantastic experience, so he came back, and we're trying to give him a better experience this time. He's giving us another shot, and he's already sent in 2 of 14 watches, which is awesome. He actually sent a spreadsheet over to us, and Josh went through and took the time to compile all the consignment pricing that we would, list these for, the fees, we have a regressive consignment fee, so the fees, and then his take home on all of those. And he came back to us, and there were a few watches that he, said, well, I'm doing a bunch of deals with his business. I'd like to just move some cash quickly. So he's like, give me some buy offers on a couple watches. 2 of these are ones that we actually purchased from him. So this is the 116515 LN, the Everose Gold Daytona on Oyster Flex. It's a 2020, right, Chris? 2020? And it's pre-owned, but it's in very good condition, and it even still has the some of the factory stickers on there. I don't know if the client realized that or not, but that's nice because the casing right around the pushers for the chronograph are going to be nice and clean. It's also still has a little bit of the factory green sticker on the back there as well. And obviously you can tell that class, needs to be polished a little bit. But overall, very, very good condition. The other watch we have is a 116618 LB. This is a full gold Submariner, blue dial, blue bezel. Again, pre-owned. This is a 2020 as well. That guy must have had a really good year in his business, because I think probably 7 or 8 of the watches that he's going to be sending our way are dated 2020. So he bought a lot of watches that year. It was a good year to buy watches, because then prices went through the roof after that. Same thing here. There's still some of the factory stickers on the back. I'm seeing as I'm looking at it right now. The numbers we quoted him were based off of 126618, and this is a 116618, and so there's about a $2,000 delta there. We reached back out to him and told him, and he said, okay, we'll just knock that off the price, that's fine. And my brother goes, well, he's like, we know you weren't trying to do anything, sneaky or anything like that, and I did give you those prices, and all of our numbers are based off of, off of all that. Why don't we just meet in the middle? And so instead of 2,000, let's just do 1,000. So he was like, all right, sounds good. And that's what we want to do, treat people like that, We're here to do honest business, but not take advantage of people. These both are going out today, and then this right here is a back girl. This was one I think my brother talked about in one of our previous episodes. There's a little mark on the 12 o'clock arrow at the top, and he wasn't too happy about it. We're selling this at a very, very, very good price. It's low. This back girl we're moving for 16.4, and we're not gonna have any trouble moving that one. I want to show you some cool stuff that we have regarding the launch party that we're planning. So, but we got to take care of this first. And I keep getting phone calls and everything like that, so we keep getting interrupted. Anyway, so I know we talked about our launch party before, and that's going to be coming up either the end of August or sometime in September. We're not quite sure on the date yet. It really depends on the scope of what we want to accomplish. So because our space is not large, and if you've been to our store before, you know that it's a pretty conservative amount of room in here. It's good for us, but we will quickly outgrow it. But because the space is limiting, we'll add seating outside. But if for whatever reason you're not on the guest list, I apologize. We're not trying to exclude anyone. It's just a matter of what we're capable of doing. Let me just take a few minutes and talk to you guys about what we're thinking of doing in here. We're gonna do some wood planks all the way up, straight up the wall. We're gonna do wood, wrap the bar here, same thing, going up. An AlphaCrown will be here, which is currently sitting on the couch. What I'm most excited about is getting some more color on the walls. And so beforehand, we had some amazing photography that was done by who is an incredible photographer. He basically has a series of work that he's done where he takes pictures of these incredibly expensive vintage cars in front of different locations. And so we had 2 pictures that were up here. Part of our partnership separation didn't include that. And so we're in search of replacing it. Anyway, we got a lot of other planning to do for the launch party. We got to coordinate valet. We're gonna do that with Deck on Dragon here. We got to prepare invitations to send those out. We got to put together a menu for hors d'oeuvres, a menu for bar. I was looking last night at different cocktails that are have that royalty like vibe to them, you know. Crown and Coke, different cocktails like that, you know. Maybe we'll have cigars smoking outside even for a launch party. And then the last thing we need to do is just put together a really quick kind of run sheet for the night, how it's gonna go. I'm excited for that, but there is a lot of work ahead of us. Think it's gonna look good? A little bit of a bittersweet. We're actually experiencing another separation in the company. I don't know how to really put it, but basically, I'm saying goodbye to my truck. So, yeah, this thing has been fun to drive for the last year. Actually, this one had 8 months. I had the level 1 for 6 months, and it was fun while it lasted. But I will tell you that this thing is not cheap. So I'm actually gonna trade it in. I'm gonna go with something a little more economical, I guess, if you will. My wife wants a new car too, so trade this in. We're gonna get her a new vehicle. But yeah, you have to keep watching to find out what car I choose. I'm excited about it. It does have automatic doors. It's limited, so it's top trim level there. Anyway, so I'm headed to the car dealership right now to go pick it up, and then I'll probably see you tomorrow. So. This thing is sick. Woo! At the entertainment center in here. Walking away. Just walking away. Yeah. Bro, come see my new wheels, man. What's the term? What do they say?
New whip.
My new whip?
Yep.
Come see my new whip. Do you need that variable equipment?
What? What's that?
A whip?
New whip. That's a new whip.
A new whip. I'm moving around town.
Black out the rims?
I think so. Yeah, so here's what I'm gonna do, right? What do they call it? They call it erase? It's not blackout. What do they call it? Chrome delete. Yeah. Good. So I'm probably gonna chrome delete the wheels. Chrome delete the rear mirrors. Probably all this too, chrome delete it. Just black it out, man. Probably go no darker here. Whatever's legal. Probably I'm gonna go as far. Actually, you know what? I'm a rebel. I'm gonna go faster. No, just kidding. In all honesty, this is for my wife. She had one that she drove for a couple of years, then was in a car wreck. Thankfully, everyone was okay, but the car was not. It was totaled, and I bought her an Audi Q7, and she drove that for like 8 months, and I'm gonna be driving that now. She kept saying over and over again, I want another van. We've got 3 kids, and so it's the most practical thing for a family. When you got little kids, all they need to push a button and they climb up. It is limited though, so it's got some nice features. We're not gonna turn this into a car review, but it's got a DVD player on both sides. It's got a built-in vacuum cleaner. How cool is that? That's like, someone when they designed this, they thought, you know, what does a mom need? It's actually garbage. It's a garbage vacuum cleaner.
You want to move this at 35 or 35.5? I want to move it at 35.5. Would you be happy with 35? Wire first.
Since we're telling the guy wire first, I don't think we should not pester over $500 like that here.
But I'm greedy. I want money.
I know that you were greedy. Well, but you're not
obsessed.
You're not
money.
I know you're not feeling well, and so I think your judgment is a little clouded.
Newest was all 35.
Surprisingly, with even how slow it's been, we had a fairly good month. Our overhead, obviously, is nothing like it was.
Our red's a lot less. Yeah. For both. Well, I mean, yeah, for both parties.
Both parties.
Both parties. Overhead's less.
Yeah, we don't have personnel. We don't have as many vehicles. Yeah, I say move it for 35. Let's get it done. Let's get the wire in. This is the first deal we've done with this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, 35.
You're saying 3500. Oh, I keep yawning.
You're saying 3,500 because that's 10%. That's our,
35,000.
yeah. Well, no, you're saying 35.5 because we would make 3,500.
35.2.
35.2.
35.2 would be 10%.
Then do 35.2. I think that's fair. We're both yawning today, man.
Bro, that's because I'm sick. I was home yesterday. I know some of you are thinking I shouldn't be in today.
And he shouldn't.
But, duty calls.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I figured I'd be able to get more done. But I forgot my glasses, my keys, my wallet, and my laptop. I didn't grab any of that stuff, dude.
We were both yawning so much. It's so horrible. Well, I don't know why. I think I got you sick, honestly. So my bad. Apologize for that. We're over here smelling boxes. Come smell this. So, how would you describe this smell, Josh? It's got that. It's obviously
It's the Rolex box smell.
Rolex box smell. You smell that? Just get a good whiff in there. Yeah.
The fake boxes.
Yeah. You guys smell that? Yeah. Fake boxes have.
It smells like
musty and.
No, it's not musty or musky. It's like a paint smell almost. It's like a real, like tangy smell.
Because they these or something.
These have much more of like a.
I honestly have. I think that the.
Yeah, it's like a new car smell.
In months past,
quite.
when I think we've had a fake Rolex box walk through the doors, or whatever, some guy tried to pop a piece to us. I never smelled the box, so I still don't know what a fake one smells like.
I mean, the color can be off a little bit. They look the same visually almost. That's not what brings value to the watch really, but there are fake boxes out there. It's an indicator of is the watch real or not.
Yeah, so I was just saying about a box is only about $500. Retail clients typically like to have a box to go with their stuff. Speaking of boxes, the Speedmaster came in too, right?
Yeah, we're selling that for $6,000. 6K.
Sapphire sandwich right here. Mega Moon watch. This one's no stranger to the channel. You guys have seen that quite a bit, but open case back on this back there. So the price of these has come down a little bit. I remember not that long ago, man, these things were moving for closer to 10,000.
This is a 2020 watch. It's got the old style clasp. Some of you who know what they're looking at would know that this is the discontinued big box. This is sold.
What is that?
This is the 116515. I had a client very interested in this before we even brought it in, and we were able to move this pretty fast. Our cost was 32, and he's definitely taking it at 35, but I'm trying to sell for 35.5. So we'll see. But
I thought you just said 35 too.
I said 35.5, good guy.
Great, well I'm happy to know that our conversations mean absolutely nothing.
This is a Hublot Classic Fusion, and kind of a funny story behind this one. The individual who is buying it from someone who had consigned to other watches with us. In a somewhat bizarre turn of events, the guy wanted to buy this from the other consignor who didn't consign this watch, had consigned others. But they wanted to use someone as a middleman. They said, hey, just for authentication purposes, it was missing a pusher right down here that had to be special ordered. It needed to be authenticated. It needed a new finish and all that. So they had basically both reached out to me and put me on a group text and were like, hey, can you middleman this deal? What's your fee? I said, I'd be more than happy to do that for $500. And they said, cool, sounds good. So we'll get everything squared away. But
Client's on his way?
the client's on his way, and I think he'll be happy with the finished product. It's not perfect, but the watch was in really bad condition, really bad shape before. I think he'll be extremely happy with it. Get this squared away. So how do you want to pay for that?
Card would be best.
Okay.
If you don't, if you want me to Zelle it, I can Zelle it.
Here, someone over here. So for Zelle, that's probably easiest.
Okay.
It's immediate. Card, there's a 3.5% or 3.52%. So this is a Hublot Classic Fusion.
Look at that. Your limit on that account is 2,000, which is convenient.
Oh,
There you go. We need to lower that, or raise that. That's a little too low.
do we have this in our system?
I don't think we do. I just figured there wasn't enough stuff on his desk, so
thought I might add some things on it.
Cool. Should be done.
Awesome. Michael, would you mind checking on that? Sure. While I add all of this.
When do you think y'all will have all your rebranding and everything done?
We've been just trying to get it done, but we've been so busy.
Yeah.
We just haven't been able to stinking do anything. It's crazy.
I think we'll probably have to come in like on a week, like this weekend, next weekend, and like
Knock it out.
finish up something. Yeah, Josh just confirmed that $2,000 Zelle is pending right now. So yeah, should be hitting our bank.
Awesome.
I'll text y'all and we'll give you a call and we'll get something in the books there.
If there's anything else you need on that,
Cool.
let us know, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get out of here. Back to work. More calls.
You're done our shows. You should one more time.
Yeah.
You have it.
I'm up.
Nice to meet you finally.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll give you all a call.
Cool, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll be here.
Have a good weekend.